Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be doing some Kingdom Cup practice. I do have this sped up 1.5 times. Let me know if you prefer this versus the regular speed. It does take me a little bit longer because I have to go and obviously edit the speed of it and load into new software and then load it to my next one, but happy to do it. So we're gonna start off with battles against Wild Susan Boyle, the first and I think the only Canadian ace rank trainer currently. So obviously terrible start. So I'm going to switch out to Altaria, try to get as much damage off as possible. See if he shields. Does not shield. So I want to hit one more sky attack, see if he shields or not. He does shield. Alright, I probably should have came with, I don't know. At this point in time I come with Bastodon to try to maintain my shield advantage. These surfs are definitely going to add up and do a ton of damage. So and then I want to switch out. I probably should have switched out without doing damage beforehand, so that way I could have power up punched a little sooner. And then not that good. And then I decide to shield because I'm not going to get to charge with Bastodon. So, and I do a stupid mistake here. I should have. It was a nice switch by him. Definitely should have Shadow Balled. Actually debatable if I should have Shadow Balled or not. Well, I guess I should have Shadow Balled and maybe did like a little bit more damage, or a little less, like don't get an excellent. So I don't know. Does it one shot? I don't know. There was a way for me to win once he did the switch. I just didn't execute well enough. I basically need to land a charge move into the Blaziken because the counters would finish me off pretty quickly there. So definitely really good switching on his part. And I needed to... Kingdom is not, like, for sure, coming back from behind from the lead is tough, but with the right team composition, there's Pokemon that can sweep, like Bastodon, and like Altaria or Lucario in the right situation, so perhaps not the hardest to come back from behind. So like in this situation here, it's a losing situation for Lucario, but there's like potential winning strategies. So I power up punch. He doesn't fall for the bait. I'm gonna shield. And at this point in time, I switch out to Altaria, and I forget what I do here. I shield. And now I'm down 2 shields to 1. So it's not a good situation for me at all. But the fact that he didn't switch out to Bastodon was really good for me. And then I'm going to land a second sky attack. He shields again. And he's going to power up punch. And then I'm going to switch it to Lucario. And he does a really nice switch at this particular moment. And not looking good for me. So again, really nice switches on his part. I'm going to wait at the clock. And then I'm going to come at Bastodon. And basically I'm just going to smack down. This down, I do have to be careful of the switch clock to make sure I don't get hit by the Lucario. So I had to be ready at any moment when this Lucario switches in to hit it with Flamethrower. So he's probably going to switch out like right now, and then I'm going to come Flamethrower. So I knew that was going to happen, so I had to just time it precisely, and then I'm able to take it out. So able to, wait out this, wait for the switch, anticipate it, and then hit the Lucario with a Flamethrower, and that was GG there. So that's what I'm talking about, some strategies that can potentially help you win in a Kingdom Cup, even when you lose the lead. Because though the meta is pretty restricted, it's not that diverse in my opinion. If you don't bring the right combination, then you're gonna lose. So decides to switch out to absorb this power up punch, and he decides to stay in. I'm not sure if he has Bastodon or not. He does not. He has Frostlass, which is not great for me, but also not overly terrible. So hopefully I can land one more Sky Attack. This Frostlass has a ton of energy built up. No shields left. I have 2 shields. I'm going to come in with Bastodon at this point in time. Hopefully this is Avalanche and not Shadow Ball. This Avalanche is great for me. And probably a Shadow Ball at this point in time. So that Shadow Ball would have actually did a decent amount of damage. And now I'm Bastodon versus Bastodon. And basically what I want to do is just time this appropriately so that my Lucario, which is at low health, can come in and hit a charge move. So I'm just waiting for this Bastodon. This Bastodon I also have a shield. It's not a huge deal. Even if I switch out and it fires off of a Flamethrower, I can always shield. And then even though my Lucario is super low health, it's still in a pretty good position at this point in time. And they're going to be able to KO this Bastodon pretty easily. So again, because you lose the lead, in this case it was a tie lead, and I did a risky switch, which ended up paying off. Alright, let's see what side to go with. Again, that Bastodon Lucario core still exists. There's no Pokemon that, well, I guess Blaziken. Blaziken actually even more now. Actually, probably should have considered running it. Came with Lapras, a little slow on my switch, so I'm going to get hit by this Surf, and I'm going to have to burn 2 shields if he decides to shield. Which is okay. And then I'm gonna now down to 0 shields. Here comes the Blaziken. This is gonna do a decent amount of damage to Blaziken if I could land all the bubbles. And then Alolan Marowak is coming out. And then I elect to farm. This Blast Burn resisted. Still going to do a lot of damage. Oh, Brave Bird. Actually, Brave Bird. So here comes Lucario. So I really need to take out this Lucario because my Bastodon is not going to do any damage to it. And I make a mistake by going for the Bone Club. But I'm able to get to a second Bone Club, so I kind of redeemed myself. But that could have been a very costly mistake, if not for the right particular circumstance. And then I'm able to take it out. So GG there. So again, with the right team comp, so I'm going to go in again, leading with Lucario, and see how we do. leads with Lapras, so I'm in a good position at this particular point in time. Gonna come out with, I do not elect to shield, and it's gonna be a power-up punch, which is good for me. This is gonna be another power-up punch. If that was a Shadow Ball, it would have been devastating, but it's very unlikely that he was gonna get to another Shadow Ball at that point in time. And I'm gonna Sky Attack. No shield, and then I'm gonna hopefully hit one more Sky Attack. I am not gonna shield this one, hoping that it's a Surf. It is a Surf, and then I'm gonna get to the Sky Attack. Either burn the shield or put it at very low health. Elects to burn the shield, and then I'm gonna come with Lucario, and nice switch, really nice switch. And I'm gonna switch it to Bastiodon. And again, Bastiodon just gonna farm it down. This Lapras does have like probably one Surf built in, like one Surf in it. And you'll see these Smackdowns are just chunking away at Altaria. And I'm gonna Stone Edge to burn that last shield. And I'm pretty close to another Stone Edge, just 2 Smackdowns away. So again, once you load to 100 energy, it's just two more Smackdowns and you're able to get to, I think it's like, I can't remember how much energy it is per, I should check actually. It's too many cups to remember, to be honest. Yeah, way too many. It is 9 energy per. So once you go to 100 and you use 55 for for the Stone Edge, then you're at 45. You need 10 more energy, which is 2 more Smackdowns. All right, so favorable lead for me. And I don't know what I wasn't counting. Clearly, it's going to be a power-up punch. And really nice switch. I'm going to switch it to Lucario. It's that charging. It's also okay because I can switch out more efficiently. Potentially burning 1 less shield. But I end up I don't have 2 shields anyway, so switching late and not having only 1 shield would have been bad. And this is definitely going to be Lucario. I don't know why I waited so long. I almost waited too long. At this point in time, I'm in not a good position. And I was hoping to catch the Shadow Ball. And I am not in a good position at all. And I elect to Shadow Ball. I should have double Shadow Balled. I don't know if I would have got to it. Probably not. Let's see. If I get to another Bone Club, then I definitely would have got... Or if I get partway through a Bone Club. Yeah, I definitely would have got... And I get a little greedy. Slash Earthquake here. Couple mistakes on my point. One is I should have... I don't know. It's a tough call. In that play, I really need the Shadow Ball to go into Bastiodon. That's pretty much my only winning play. And then switching out to, or I should have switched the Bastiodon, switch right away into Alolan Marowak, catch the power up punch, then feint it down. So here I'm just glitching at this point in time. That was probably my only chance to win after that team composition. So as you can see, came back from a lead deficit and was able to execute really well by successfully baiting out my charge move, and then as well me shielding a power punch too early. This, again, just being rusty on my counts and like the timing of it. Because we both should get to Shadow Ball relatively the same amount of time if I would have called it that charge move. But it's, you know, take advantage of people being rusty in this cup. Obviously, in the cup that you're probably going to, they're just focusing on that particular one. But they might have like fewer training partners or people to trade up with. So certainly the quality of play will not be as high. And nice job there. And it doesn't matter. It does. I can miss them all, and I would almost take it out. So elects to go away with switch move priority, which is probably the right move because at this point in time, not really sure which team comp I want to go with. And I picked the wrong one. It's actually like I would have faced the Bastiodon regardless. So perhaps this is a little better. I don't know. Probably not. Definitely not. But the Dragon Pulse is definitely the superior move to Sky Attack. Sky Attack is double resisted. And at this point in time, it's like a slow death. And really, there's not much I can do at this point in time. Potentially, yeah, there's not much I can do at all. He decides to Stone Edge, I'm not sure why. And I'm going to take out this Bastiodon. It's not even, I don't think it's even a fully powered up one. It's only 1456. And at this point in time, he's going to bulldoze. And really, I have not much options at this point in time. Bronzon's a nice complement to a team. Obviously, we'll have a tough time with Alolan Marowak, but Alolan Marowak still has to be careful of Bulldoze, which would be super effective. And I think I'd like to go this team comp. I put in Altaria instead of Bastiodon for some reason. Let's see what I go in with. Okay, so like no Bastiodon. Okay, Celio. I don't know why I like to switch out because later on when I looked at this matchup, it was okay because I knew these body slams are not going to do very much damage. I resist. Again, another body slam. I probably should have shielded one of these body slams. And I'm going to come in with Alolan Marowak. And at this point in time, it comes with Celio. I was like, I know this is a body slam, and then I realized that Celio doesn't do almost any damage to me. So I was like, we're basically doing not very much damage to each other. Again, if this Celio had Water Pulse, I might have been a little bit more worried. It decides to switch out to Bronzon, so I decided to bait the shield out with this Bone Club, and then I'm going to Shadow Ball to pretty much KO this Bronzon, almost KO. I think he was actually surprised that he didn't get KO'd either. And then I'm just gonna do a Bone Club to finish it off. And we take it out. So again, if the Celio had Water Gun or Water Pulse, then I would have been in a little bit more trouble. Even a Roar Beam would be better than Body Slam, for sure. Okay, now we're going up against and I think this is the last few battles. I might have one more battle after this. So we go Lucario into Lapras, so favorable matchup for me. Let's see what the switch out is to Lucario. And I think Shadow Balls here because it has enough energy, which is okay for me. Oh, and then this is going to be a Power Up Punch. And does a pretty good amount. I Sky Attack, but I probably should have went for Dragon Pulse because it's very unlikely that I would get to another one. And I'm gonna Power Up Punch. And a Shield. And then I think I preserved this Power Up Punch. No, I would have KO'd it anyway, so now just this is pretty much a done deal at this point in time. GG there. You know, these leads are like, if Anne would have come mirroring with Lucario was the right move for sure. And or maybe perhaps getting it down a little bit lower than coming out with Lucario and fainting it down, and then Lucario has a bunch of energy. You're both at one shield, and then that matchup is okay-ish, but you're way lower health. So at this point in time, not in a good position. I'd like to to come in with Lucario. And to come back from the situation, you definitely need to win the bait. So let's see. No. So at this point in time, I decide to go for a bunch of power-up punches. And I was able to bait out the shield. It's my third power-up punch. So I do shield. And then she's probably going to come Lucario to take mine out. And then I'm going to come, I forget if I come Alolan Marowak or Altaria. And this Shadow Ball is going to hurt. And last Pokemon is Bastiodon, so not a good situation for me at all. I gotta switch out. I gotta bait a shield, but I don't know why I went Shadow Ball first. Maybe because I don't think she's gonna shield, and she's gonna flamethrower me here. I'm not sure why. Definitely should have went Stone Edge, but I'm not able to get off that. I don't know. There's no way for me to win this anyways, so GG there. Really well played. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment below if you're going to do Kingdom Cup and what your team of 6 is and what teams of 3 you're really favoring. Actually, no, I have 2 more battles apparently. I thought it was finished. Okay, my bad. Ignore that. Bonus round. Just for the audience. I heard the encore. I thought it was finished at this, to be honest. So I under tap there just to get the power up punch, because I knew I didn't have CMP. As you can see, my Lucario is a lot lower health. And become Altaria here. I really need to KO this Lucario before it decides to switch out, which is the right move since it took care, unless it's coming double fire strategy, which I haven't tried yet. And we're gonna do a bunch of flamethrowers. I am up a shield, but this won't mean much if Lucario comes in and does a bunch of damage. I think I make a dumb mistake at some point in time. Oh, okay, instantly KO'd it. And the Sky Attack is not going to KO. I'm not sure why I switched out. It ends up burning the shield, which is good for me, and also not good for. He ends up flamethrowing. And I like to shield. And it's such a risky play on my part. And I think he comes out Altaria, so I'm going to Dragon Pulse. I probably could have double Sky Attacked. But it ends up being okay on my part. I don't think I would have reached that double Sky Attack, so... But again, I don't think it would have mattered either way. So it all works out in the end. There, GG. We're going to come Alolan Marowak, Altaria, Lucario. Again, if I get caught in the Altaria match, I always switch out to... No, maybe not. I think I elect to, because I CMP tied to, and I'm hoping to KO this Altaria before. Nope. But gonna bait out the Bastiodon. Gonna try to just do as much damage as I possibly can. And he ends up Stone Edging, which I think is a mistake. I think definitely committing to fading down all the way. And then, because that basically allows my Lucario to come in and without much fear of a charge move. It's eventually going to get to a charge move. Well, actually, no, it's not. So, I'm going to Power Up Punch. And I back-to-back power-up punch. If that would have been block of a Shadow Ball, then that would have been a really nice play. Especially, we're going to mirror in this particular form or fashion. So, using the shield there was the right call overall. So, again, Kingdom Cup, not my favorite cup, despite my the nomenclature. The fact that it sounds very similar to my name, or not my favorite cup, but certainly with the right team composition, there's a lot of what I call comeback strategies. Shadow Ball from Lucario, Shadow Ball from Alolan Marowak, Bastiodon can sweep, Altaria can sweep, Lucario can sweep if you don't have the right team composition. And plus, add a layer of improved Bronzong. And improve Blaziken, makes it for a pretty decent cup. So I'm going to leave it there. Again, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below what your team is going to be if you're running Kingdom Cup, and what lines of 3 you like. And I'll see everyone in the next video.